Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. We have another edition of Legally Speaking, and joining me is attorney Carol Thomas. It's always good to have you. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, Blake.
Nice to see you as well. As always, we're talking about elder law, estate planning, trust, which is Attorney Thomas's specialties. Refresh our memory, please, of course, on elder law and how it compares to estate planning. How does this all work?
Yes. Love the question. Estate planning typically deals with what happens the day that someone dies. How does the home, how do assets get to the children or whatever beneficiaries there may be. Elder law is actually a part of estate planning, but elder law deals with what if there's an incapacity issue before estate planning. And unfortunately, not very many lawyers actually deal with the elder law, which is so important.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about if someone is incapacitated in need of this long-term care, what is something that you are able to do for them and their family?
It's amazing what we can do. Married couples and single, it's a little bit different. For married couples, Blake, we can save everything they have and we can get the spouse who is now in a nursing home eligible for Medicaid. So they don't have to pay the $12,000 a month to the nursing home.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing we can do this? It's wonderful, but people need to be prepared and have the documents done ahead of time. For a single person, we can only save about 60 to 70%. We still get the home protected, but only 60 to 70% of the assets. But the state says if a single person goes in a nursing home, they can only have $2,000 or less, so they would be totally wiped out.
Wow, and yeah, so better prepared than anything. So that also involves a lot of documents that you should have in place. Like you said, the paperwork, it needs to be ready. So what documents are those that should be in place?
For a married couple, if they own a home, it's crucial that they have a trust.
Okay.
And the number of people that come to me, and now the spouse is in a nursing home, but their attorney that did estate planning and not elder law said, oh, you don't need a trust. Married couples need to have their home in a trust. If they go in a nursing home, it is our #1 way to help get the assets protected. The other really important document is the financial power of attorney. It is key to having language in the power of attorney, and that's a document you draft saying, this is who will take care of my finances if I can't. There's language in the power of attorney we have to have in order to do the protection and save everything. And we review powers of attorney from other attorneys in our office.
Okay.
Blake, over 95% of the time, they have to be redone or they don't have what we need.
Wow.
So it's a very serious thing that they get it drafted by an elder law attorney, and our office has a certified elder law attorney, which I think that's very important to look for when you're choosing who would do your planning.
This seems like a very intense process, but you seem to make it very easy for these families and people affected. Is there anything else that you would really want us to take away from this conversation about elder law?
Blake, I would say the importance of getting things done ahead of time. I had some people in last week and they said their neighbor, his wife is in a nursing home, he's spending $11,000 a month. He went to a lawyer. And the lawyer said, oh, you can't save your money if you're in a nursing home. And that breaks my heart, that there are those of us out there that do the elder law that can help people, and to know that he's losing his life savings is just heartbreaking. It's hard enough to place a loved one in a nursing home, let alone to lose everything you've worked your entire life to achieve.
Yeah, well, glad that you're here in this community providing the work that you do.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here as always.
Yeah, of course. And if you want any more information at home on this, make sure you head on over to the hot links section that is on our website, WNEM.com.